Well, I'm a little loud, ain't I? I'm here to talk about the most pro-gun governor this state has ever had, which is my brother. If he hadn't have been pro-gun, I don't think I could have voted for him. You know? But if you look at Ted's record and his opponent's record in Congress, all you have to do when you walk in that voter's booth is remember the Clinton gun law. You know, Ted had enough guts as a Democrat, as a Clinton supporter back then, to vote against him. And his opponent is trying to take away your rights. So if you all will remember that, when you walk into that voting booth in November, we're going to come out with still a very pro-gun governor. He will support you. If he tells you something, he will do it. I have carried a concealed carry permit. I'm on my second one now. I'm 71 years old, and I'm going to need that thing more than ever anymore. You know, when I was younger, I could do other things, but I can't do them anymore. So if you all, and like I say, I'm not going to take much of your time, but I don't know whether you see our vehicle out there, but it's hard to miss.
Wait, camouflage. I can't see it behind that tree.
Well, I can't see it with the trees, that's right. But if you'll notice the endorsement on there, there's the NRA, the Buckeye Guns Association, and hopefully you concealed carry guys, it's on there too. And if anybody was raised like we were raised in southern Ohio, we hunted all the time. Like I say, I'm 71, and back then, we didn't only hunt for sport, we hunted for food. You know, there was 9 in our family. And we made a lot of illegal hunting trips probably back then. But don't tell the game wardens. But if you all remember, talking just hunting for just a few things, when I was the age of some of you younger people here, if you seen a deer, you went and told your neighbor, you know? And now, if you see a rabbit, you go tell your neighbor. There's more deers than there are rabbits. And so I think a sportsman will support Ted, and when he said if that law comes to his desk, he will sign it. And you can take that to the bank, my friends. So remember the band out there, remember the endorsements, and we deeply, deeply, deeply appreciate what you guys are doing. I mean, it may be the difference in this election. You know, you may have a pro-gun governor, or you may have an anti-gun governor. It's going to be up to you all. That's what counts. So if you would please, in November, remember that endorsements. Remember when Ted was in Congress, how he voted, and remember how, I'll say his name, John Kasich tried to take your rights away. So, other than that, thanks for having me, and I appreciate everything that I know you are going to do. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Roger, thanks for coming out.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for talking to us a little about Ted. Let's give you a cup. Tell you what.
Take one.
Take one for you, take one for him.
I will. Yeah. And again, gentlemen, ladies, thank you very, very much.
And I'm going to tell you something, just to amplify a little thing you said here. Ted Strickland is going. Our name is going to be on the side there. We are going to endorse him. We've had a lot of going back and forth. We've caught some flack for some people over this. But I'll tell you what, we've had 2 decades of Republican governors that were ambivalent to our issue at best and outright hostile at worst. Our previous governor, who swore up and down, said if you put the bill on my desk, I'll sign it, and then did everything in his power to stick poison pills in that bill and to submarine it and work with our opponents to trash our bill. Ted Strickland said he would sign our bills. We put bills on his desk, they got signed, no problems, no behind the scenes working to defeat them, none of that. In fact, helping us to get the stuff there to his desk. So, anyway, thank you very much.
There's one other endorsement that Ted got that I can't forget this, because there's 2 beautiful young ladies back there, and they would, the Buckeye Gun Firearms Association endorsed Ted.
Yes, sir.
So that's another one. So we got most of them. All we need is the votes. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Tell Ted we need help on this restaurant carry, getting it unstuck.
Here, here.
Pressure from the top down on that.
Yeah, well, yeah, put pressure, but you got to talk to your friends on the other side to help him out.
Oh, we are.
Okay.
I can update you a little bit on that as a member of the Ohio Senate. The Ohio Senate passed the restaurant carry legislation. We are now waiting on the Ohio House to act, you know, it's a question is whether or not they will, you know, I think that we got the bill and got it worked out and passed it in 1 month. And that, by legislative standards in this culture, is about as fast as anything happens. I just wanted you to know, the Ohio Senate's passed it by a huge majority. It's sitting over in the Ohio House, and you need to direct some pressure in that direction. You're going to have a state representative by the name of Joe Eaker who's going to talk with you in a little bit. He'll give you an update. And again, thank you for your endorsement. My campaign for Secretary of State.